Hello. Hi, Lori. I see Lori on here. Oh, everything's still echoing in my ear. If you can hear me and see me okay, hear me, see me, let me know in the comments, please. Let's see. Oh, it's nice and sunny in Pittsburgh. Nice. Oh, so it says one destination could not be started. Uh, okay, I'm streaming to two places. Two out of three. I'll take it. Julie! Hi, Julie! So glad to see you. Let's see. Do I just. Uh, no. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see. Why aren't we streaming? Uh, whoops. Hold on. It's giving me this weird error. Let's see. What's going on? I'm not streaming to the group because it was giving me. Huh. Well, uh, well, here we are. Well, let's do this. I don't know. It keeps on giving me an error message, but I think we're okay. As long as we can see me and hear me okay here on YouTube, I think we're good to go. Let me just get that screen just like error showing on my end. Ah, all right. So we have Julie's here from hot South Louisiana. Rhonda's joining us from soggy Charleston. Oh my. Laura's joining us from sunny Ireland. Let me like hold my ear because I hear my voice in my head and it's so annoying. And Zaza. Hello, Zaza. Oh my god, you had the like most epic trip ever. So glad you shared the photos with us in the EPP Society. If you do not know what I'm talking about, head to the EPP Society Facebook group and make sure you go to the featured section. I actually pinned Zaza's post where she's sharing her post from her adventure where she got to meet some famous people. You'll see what I mean when you go there. Let's see. Or if you want to share her too, Zaza, you're more than welcome to. And let's see. Sonia's joining us. Waiting for the hurricane in Puerto Rico. Ooh, is it going to be a big one, Sonia? Do you know? Hopefully, it's not a big damaging hurricane, just a little small one. Marilyn, hello from hot and sunny Spokane. Wait. Spokane, Washington is not normally hot and sunny, is it? It's not. Isn't that from like? Okay, do not laugh. Is that not from like the Twilight series, or is it? Or am I like way off? Where all the vampires live? Because it's never sunny and it's always overcast. Let's see. Kathy's joining us from beautiful Great Buckley, Washington. Glad to have a break from the heat. Oh yeah. It's actually been cooler here where I am too. But if you don't know, if you're not on my newsletter or email list, you probably don't know. I actually went to the doctor today, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it back on time, but I'm glad I did, cause like since late last week, my left ear started ringing. Like you hear that, like nonstop. I thought I was gonna go crazy. I thought I was a little crazy, to be honest. And then uh it wouldn't subside. It just kept on getting louder and louder. And then so I was like, oh no, this is not good. So I got an appointment with the nurse, and she's prescribed some allergy medication and like steroids. Who would have thought, right? So the doctor that I met today, so supposedly all my sinuses on my left side, everything is like swollen, and that's causing the hearing irregularities. And right now it sounds like a whoosh. That's what it sounds like inside my ear. So it's kind of like I'm by a ocean, but it's static, a static kind of sound of ocean. Yeah, it's really weird to explain. And I hear my voice in my head. It echoes, but it sounds like it's coming through some type of metallic sheet. So it sounds like yeah, it's really weird. So if I look like do a weird face because my voice sounds really weird in my head. That's all. It's not something about EPP at all. But so I got more medications today to try out until I get a do a hearing test to see if there's any damage or anything going on. What who knows what's going on, right? So I'm on nasal sprays and allergy and decongestants and all that fun jazzy stuff. I'm usually not a heavy medication user, like even for a cold. So if I look high or I act high, it's from my decongestants, okay? Nothing else. And lack of coffee. So I tried to cut off caffeine so that it wouldn't interfere with the medication. So yeah, if I look like I'm making a face because I hear something weird in my ear, that's all. Oh, let's see here. And Portia, is that right? Hi from warm but wet England. Hello. Whereabouts in England are you from? And Robin is joining us. Rhonda says can see and hear you. Cindy, hello. Uh, I'll see. Laura goes, Zaza, your trip looked amazing. Hopefully, I will get there next year. I want to go too. We need this private jet to fly us all over on a road trip. Hope not. Yeah, I hope you get a little hurricane, nothing big. And Roberta's joining us from North Carolina. Yes, stay safe, Sonia. And Nancy's joining us from hot and humid Florida. Ah, wow. Uh, okay. So Marilyn says Spokane is on the east side of Washington, different weather than on the coast. Oh, that's good to know. So that is not where all the Twilight vampires live. My gosh. I need to watch something different or read something different. Oh, see, yeah, Cindy has tinnitus and it's awful. Yeah, right now it's not it's whoosh. So the sounds are changing. It's quite interesting. I hope they figure something out for you too, Cindy, or that comes and goes at least, so you don't have to deal with it all the time. Let's see here. Kathy says, sinus issues and tinnitus are the worst. Both times I've had COVID, I had issues. Oh no. Yeah, so that's why the doctor asked, have you had COVID or do you have COVID right now? I'm like, no, I don't think so. I have no other symptoms. I've had it before, but they're saying that it might be a side effect from that to having had it before. Who knows? Like everything is so unknown still. Oh, Zaza said, well, I hate tinnitus. It can be really painful when your hearing is off and it's horrible. Yeah, I was in a hamburger store. We went to In and Out. And then in the kitchen area where you order, it's hollow. It's all tile walls, and all the sounds echoing off the like bouncing off the walls. I was just like, oh, I could like plug my ear or something, because the sounds were horrible. And now I like have more compassion for people that have hearing issues all the time. Like they must hear things so different from us that take it for granted, right? So I'm like, if you tell me you have a hearing issue, I will make sure I'll enunciate and so you can read my lips. Just let me know. Yeah, so I feel the pain. Let's see here. Let's see. And Cindy's cracking up at something. Not sure what. uh oh. And Kathy's saying geographically most of Washington is actually a desert. Hmm. See, this just shows you I didn't do much of geography lessons here in the US. So when I read off the states too, I'm like, jackpot, I got it right. Woohoo! It's a good day today. All right, so if I ever get a state wrong, that's why. All right, so if you are not aware, I'm actually participating in the first ever bundle for me. Participating in a bundle. I'm participating in the makers bundles, and this bundle happens to be around EPP. They asked me if I wanted to participate. I said yes, and so it's me and 8 other designers, and we all got patterns coming out tomorrow. So if you're in Pacific time, it's 4 o'clock tomorrow Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. That's when the launch of the bundle goes live, where you can technically hit the buy button and actually buy it. Until then, it's still on a countdown. So I'll share you. I can show you what the screen looks like if you go there. If you haven't looked already, let me share the link here so you could go take a peek. So it's 9 patterns for less than the price of usually what I sell one of my patterns for. So it's a hot dang good deal. Let's see. Is that the right link? No. Hold on. Let me see. This. Copy. Copy. And copy. And here we go. I think this is where you can go take a peek at the projects that are included. And Cindy's here. Woohoo! Hello! See? Salsa? I always thought Washington was wet and warm. I thought it was wet and cold. So we're like way off, both of us. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I shared the link there. You can click on that, and basically when you click on it, this is where you end up. Hold on. Boom, boom, let's see here. Screen sharing. Yes, there we go. So can you see my screen here that I'm sharing now? I think you can. Yes, yes. So this is the page that the link that I shared will go to. And you can see here it says countdown, right? 1 day, 3 hours, 48 minutes, and the seconds are ticking down. So that is technically 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Wednesday, August 14th. So excited! And look, so it's 24 US dollars. I think it's about 37 Australian dollars, 35 or 37 Australian dollars. But yeah, I see the price here in US dollars. It's yeah, it's a good deal. And here you can read more about the patterns and see them. And so you've probably seen this already if you've been there, that my Dilly Flower Bowl pattern is included in this bundle. So I thought it would be fun to include it with the bundle. And you have more information here. And so I am planning to do a I'm not sure how many people will get or if I'll just do a recorded, but you'll get a uh video basically supporting video lessons on how to make the Dilly Flower Bowl. Whether it's going to be pre-recorded or live recorded, I have yet to see how many signups we get. And then, but either way, you'll get videos on how to make the Dilly Flower Bowl. And I got 14 sizes included in there for you. And Roberta says, I've been watching the countdown. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It's like, oh my god, it's going down, it's going down, so fun. And you can see all the other designers here too, and their names. And go check out their. Oh, here's my mugshot. Hello. Oh, that's so funny. They put a background. I had sent a photo with no background behind it, and they put one for me. Yay! And then you see here. So my friend Lauren and Nick from Craftapalooza Designs. They're the hosts of this bundle. Let me click here. Lauren and Craftapalooza Designs. Lauren of Molly and Mama. And then you see all the other designers. Zoe Mason. You might be familiar with her quilt patterns. I've seen some of you sharing her, making her pattern inside the group. Molly, she has all these little cute projects with embroidery. And you know Molly and Mama, Lauren, right? She has all this sweet stuff. And I love her stuff. And Leela from the Maker Stash. Michelle. There we go. And then Porcupine Sews Threads. Laurel. And Cass from Cake and Ale. All right. Let's see. Let me see if I missed anything. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of the project. So I actually made so the pattern includes 14 sizes, but the samples I only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought I made 7. I could have sworn I made 7. Oh, I made 2 of the same size. That's why. And I'll show you. Let's see here. There we go. So these are the I made 6 out of the 14 sizes. So you get all 14 sizes inside the pattern. Let's see here. And all the sizes and dimensions, they're all listed in the pattern as well. So I'm just going to go down here. So this is the giant one that I used kind of like a little hat in my reel. And then let's see, you probably seen this had all the little strawberries in it. And my little Lucian one with the little mini moo rabbits. Brenda Riddle. One more Brenda Riddle. And this I think it's from Moda Fabrics. I'm not sure. It's a print from an older line. I wish I had the selvage to look it up, but yeah. So these are the sizes. Let me see if you have any questions. So the good thing is that you'll still get the video lessons for this to make. But I think if you have EPP experience already, you'll be it'll be pretty easy to follow along. So I put it as an experienced beginner because if you're brand new, you might be a little confused, but I'm not confused, but a little like, oh, where do I start? But as long as you have some EPP experience, it's actually gonna be really easy to make, and it's not as stiff as paper. This one is made for interfacing, not to use with cardstock. The templates have been sized to work with Pellon, and you can see it looks a little bulkier here, right? It's a little squishy, squish, squish. I can show better on this one. See, it's a little bit thicker. Squish, squish. And so it's technically washable. I would like, if you get it dirty, hand wash it or gentle wash maybe. I think it should hold up since all the materials are washable. And it's actually very quick to make and quite forgiving, and it's not as tiring on your hands as when you're sewing with cardstock because this just bends as you go as you're making it, right? So it has very lots of flexibility and give. So it's super fun to make. So I'm really, really looking forward to all the Dilly Flower Balls popping up in the next few weeks. And let me see if you have any questions here. Uh, uh, Let me see here. No, there's a little lag. Let me know if I'm going too fast or if there's any questions you have. And Kathy says, Western Washington is actually a lot like England and Scotland. Oh, just more bugs than you have. Oh, so you win in the midge contest. LOL. And Zaza says, Kathy, I'm lucky we don't really have midges here. It's where I live. It's much further north. They are awful. I get eaten alive by them. What are midges? Are they like gnats? Is that what they're similar to? Ooh. Where do I go in Scotland that they don't have those? Let's see here. Oops, maybe I should switch to this. Here we go. Here's my mug. Let's see. Let me check out. I'm streaming to one Facebook page, just not inside the group, because every other time, the group works or it doesn't work, and it's not fun. Let me see if we are live on my Facebook page. There, I should be showing up. Okay, I'm showing up here. Hooray! Yay! Let's see, I can share this inside to the APP Society. Yeah, I think I can do that. Let's see here. Here's the live stream on Facebook. Okay, just posted that to the APP Society. Let's see here. Does anyone have any questions? Let me know. While I check, I'll wait since we have a lag. Hey Barbara, so glad that you're joining us. Let's see. Let me see if it shared to. Yes, it did. Woohoo! Oops. If you prefer to follow along on Facebook, Here's the link to the live on my page. Okay. Cross posting and making sure everyone can follow along. I think that should show up okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, is the YouTube one showing up too or not? Now I know. Now I'm not sure. Ah, okay. All right. So I had quite a few members direct message me, letting me know, asking me to bring up some let me switch to full page here too. I'm back. Asking me to go over just a few little friendly reminders for the group, the English Paper Piecing Society Facebook group. We are almost pushing 42,000. How many members are we at? 42,000. We're at 42,700. We got about, let's see, 140 people waiting to get in. But just so that we can keep the spirit of the group really friendly and kind, it was interesting. I was listening to a coaching call with the coach, and he was saying, don't be nice, but be kind. And then he explained that as if you're just being nice, it's just saying, oh, yeah, yeah, you're doing great, but you're not helping someone, right? Versus if you're being kind, you're letting them know if they ask. This is not unsolicited advice, right? So if someone asks if there's something I could do better, then don't just be nice and say, oh, no, you're good. If you see something that you found helpful or you think could be helpful for them because they asked for the help, then be kind and be like, oh, yeah, these are some things I've tried and it works really well. You could try this or try that. There's no wrong or right way because the more we experiment, the more we find our way of doing things, right? So, what I got a lot of messages from, private messages from, uh, let's see, private messages about um, the what should we say some of the comments in the group, they're neither nice nor kind. Let's just put it that way. If someone asks uh for example, this is one of the posts that I got some concerned members reaching out to me. If someone asks, oh, I glue pasted this, I took my papers out, but some pieces are stuck on the fabric. Help, what do I do? Can you help me? So then we have lots of folks giving tips. Oh, you can steam it a little bit to loosen up the glue to remove the excess paper that's stuck on your fabric. Or some people were saying you spritz a little bit of water, let it soften up, and then it's easy to remove. Or here's a tool that you can remove the paper that's stuck, and super helpful, both kind and nice, right? Because the person asked for, what do I do? They were asking for help. So you jumped in and gave them the tips and tricks that has worked for you, right? What is not helpful is saying, well, that's why I thread based. Number one, the original poster did not ask, oh, I glue pasted this. My fabric got stuck on the paper got stuck on the fabric. Should I thread based? That's not what they asked. If that's what they asked, yeah, then go ahead and tell them, yeah, that is why I thread based. But if they're asking for specific help, removing a piece of paper that's stuck on the fabric because obviously they're a glue paster, then don't tell them, well, that's why I thread based. That is neither nice nor kind. It's not being helpful in any other way other than just asserting the fact that you believe thread basting is the superior, better way of basting, right? There's no superior, better way. We have glue basters and we have thread basters and we have those in the middle, like me. We weave back and forth depending on some projects. I glue baste most of the time now, started thread basting, but once in a while I'll thread baste too, and there's no right or wrong way. There's no quilt police allowed inside the EPP Society group. So if someone's asking for help, and I know there's always the debate, glue pasting or thread pasting, then answering someone, I need help with this glue pasting issue I've had. Well, that's why I thread based. That is not. not being neither nice nor kind nor helpful. Okay, so let's all be nice and kind more than nice, and helpful when someone asks a question. And yeah, that's it. That's the one issue that's been brought up to me the most. I was surprised, and like, and I'm telling you, and then someone let me know that there's a person that's been marked as a scammer in the group, so we bloop, kick them out. And most of the time, the bots, the Facebook bots, they catch the spammy accounts and they lock them down until they get approved or they get um, uh, kicked out from the group. But if you see comments or whatnot that are not being kind, then report them so that it'll flag in the system for me to come in and review. And just a little reminder, always be kind, right? Yeah, because there's a lot of new beginners, that was like redundant, lots of beginners too. And I think that's the last thing you want to hear as a beginner is that, oh, that's the wrong way, or that's why I do it this way. Because obviously they're jumping in, they're learning about the craft, and they're experimenting. They're still in that experimental phase where they can try this, try that. And that's what's so fun about a new craft or an old craft as you come back to it. And I want the EPP Society group, Facebook group, to be a safe place where you can explore different techniques and talk about it without being shut down or um, made to feel like, oh, I did something wrong. Okay? So let's just be kind. You, yeah, just be kind. If you don't want to hear something, then don't say something that you don't want to hear. Like you don't want it said to you, then don't say it to someone else. Does that make sense? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. All right. So I see a question. So Portia goes, this might be daft, but I'm so confused on where the back of the piece is. How is it all sewn together without sewing the back or a piece? Portia, which project are you talking about? Let me know. Are you talking about the bowl? The Dilly Flower Bowl? Or just the EPP pattern in general? Let me know. Because I might just have read it weird. Yeah. Because I'm on lots of different medications right now. So I seem a little loopy. That's why. Well, they shouldn't affect me that way. Let's see. Kathy says, "Oh, that's good, Sasa. We didn't go much further north than Brechin. Oh, ooh, oh. Hello. I need an explanation. What are midges? I'm just curious to know." Uh, and Sasa goes, there have been a few comments like that lately. It bugs me when people reply like that, right? I I know, I know that we lose the tone of voice or like the tone that someone intends to share their comment because it's written. Versus if you saw someone's face and said, "Oh, that's why I thread based," versus, "Oh, well, that's why I thread based," versus, "Well, sheesh, that is why I thread based." It's so different, right? It's all the same words, but since we can't read someone's face or see their body language or hear their tone of voice through text, that would be the day. I think it's better to be nice and just be like, oh, and kind, and be like, oh, well, I'll let the people that glue based help you out because I'm a thread baster, so I don't know, or I don't have your experience, whatever, or just scroll on by. If you can't be helpful, just keep on scrolling to the next post. All right. Let's see. Barbara goes, very good advice. Yay. And Portia goes, yes. So for the bowl, you mean? So your question was, let me read back at it. This might be daft, but I'm so confused on where the back of the piece is. How is it all sewn together without sewing the back or a piece? Oh, so basically it's two sections. So it's the interior bowl and the exterior bowl, they get combined and then you sew them together on the edge. So you basically, it's like sewing two pieces of, let's see, what do we have here? That's good. Oh, I can use this. Ta-da! It's like having two EPP like this, but imagine it's all basted and it's curved because it's a bowl. And then we have the, let's say this is the interior bowl inside, and this is the exterior bowl. So we just combine them. So it has a front and back, or top and bottom for the bowl, right? Like so. And then you just sew them together along the edge. I hope that makes sense, Portia. Yeah. Uh so Portia goes, the bowl, I have no idea why I can't see the back of the piece. It looks like it's us just individual pieces together but no back. Oh, this is the back or bottom, and this is the inside. So just top and bottom. Interior bowl and exterior bowl get combined, and then we sew them together along the edges. Does that make sense? And so if you see on my reel, I wear like a little hat because it's big enough like that. Like so. I think it'd be so pretty. If I see any posts with people wearing their Dilly Flower Bowls like little hats, I'll be so happy. Ta-da! So that's what you can do. Salsa goes, midges are the devil's spawn. They are tiny flying insects that bite and they can eat your life. Oh, I don't want to encounter with them because mosquitoes love me enough as it is. Ew. Uh, See, Julie's mom always says, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Yeah, if you can't something, if it's not helping the person, it's just, yeah, not useful. And so Sasa goes, exactly, Julie. And Kathy, and yes, great reminder for niceness and kindness. Sad to see people who have been upset by blunt comments that aren't advice. Right? Yeah. Um, let's see. And Portia goes, "Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much." All right. Hey, I'm glad it made sense. Let's see here. And Sasa goes, fascinator you could wear to a wedding. Sasa, next year when you go to the show, I dare you wear a hat with your Dilly Flower jacket. Ah, hi, Susan. So glad you're here. You're back home from your amazing vacation. Love it. Let's see. So I was just sharing my Dilly Flower Bowls, the Dilly Flower Bowl pattern that's coming out tomorrow in the uh EPP Makers Bundle. Let's see, like that. I could be like the one of we could be like one of those like the teppanyaki like Benihana chefs. You know how they chop up shrimps and then the shrimp tail they throw in their chef's hat. We could throw up our EPP scraps in our Dilly Flower Bowl hats. That would be something. Oh my god, we should have a competition. Let's see. Sasa goes, at least you know I might just do that. I think you should. It would be so fun. It would be so fun. I was quite tempted to walk out, although I would get some strange looks because there's no quilters around me. But to like a quilt show, why not? You know, like let's be a little creative when we go out and about among all the other quilters. Let's see. Susan goes, just back from Washington. Love your new hat. Well, thank y'all. Let's see. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about the Dilly Flower Bowl and all the patterns that are included in the Makers Bundle since it's coming out tomorrow. I wasn't sure if I would make it back today for the live, so I was gonna just go live on my phone if I had to, if I was just still stuck at the doctor's office. But I'm glad it was rather swift appointment and quick to get my prescriptions. So it was a good. I think it's gonna be a good day. I think the ringing is gonna subside. I think it's a good sign. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Uh-oh. We got this LOL, I smell a Halloween costume coming soon. Oh, did you see the one where I shared? I had my little strawberries in here. Oh my god. Yeah, so we could have like they could actually be sewn together so they don't fall apart. That would be so fun. That would be such a, oh my god, Dilly Flower costume. And Barbara goes, "You look like a flower fairy from Tinkerbell." Oh, ooh. Oh, that would be so fun. That would be so much fun. Let's see. Yeah, so I just want to share these. And once again, if you where'd it go? Here. I feel like I'm like lagging. My brain's lagging. There we go. Here. If you missed it, this is the link where you can go and see all the projects that are included in the Makers EPP Makers bundle. And make sure you click on the link so you get tagged like that I sent you, so then I know to get you the workshop, the video lessons to make the Dilly Flower Bowl too. But if you're an experienced EPPer, you'll be able to make it without. But it's always nice to get some little extra tips and tricks, right? And for my EPP club peeps, I got bonuses for you if you, so yeah, just I'll share more when we come up to that next after the bundle disappears. So that'll be fun. Does anyone have any EPP questions at all? I know a lot of you are getting the Starlit and the EPP Garden Blooming Star templates. They're starting to arrive in your mailboxes. And I would love to know who'll be making one, or if there's any questions on how to make those. That would be super fun. Salsa goes, Barbara and Kathy, totally. You could EPP some wings too and make a flower fairy. Well, hello. I think we all got like a group costume that we need to make. Barbara goes, brilliant, Salsa. I love it. Let's see. And has anyone made the Daisy Bloom yet? I would love to see. Don't be a hoarder, be a maker. If you get templates, make one at least. Just so I can see, so I get excited. Let's see here. Let me scroll up a little bit. And if I missed any question, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to repost. And I'll wait and I'll check the Facebook page to see if there's any posts there. Let me refresh so I don't make sure I didn't miss anyone. Ta-da. Let's see. Nope, don't see a comment there. Very good. I think everyone's really good. It's like more quiet today. Let's see. Susan says, working on my 2-inch album Hexie quilt. Got one done. Woohoo! That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, I can remove one of those. Okay. All right. Kathy, late. Oh no. You're right on time. Let's see. Let's see. The replay will be up right away once the live ends. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anyone's questions. I'm just scrolling through here. We're talking about my hearing issues. in one ear. So I'm hoping by next Tuesday it'll be. I'm trying to hear. Yeah, I still hear my voice in my head, and now it's fine. Now I hear my voice in my head, and now it's fine. So it's still, that's how I keep on testing to see if there's any improvement. And I know it's not the scientific way, but let's see. Oh, and Roberta said, recently sent you a message through EPP Club. Do you answer through email? Yeah, if you email me, I'll be replying to emails. I've just been a little out of it because I've had to schedule appointments and see doctors to try to figure out what's going on with my ear because I can't hear properly on my left ear all of a sudden, Roberta. But yeah, I'm catching up on my email replies. So if you email me, you'll get an email back. Let's see. And Barbara, I'm still slowly working on my Lucy Boston. I'm loving it. Love it. Oh, which size are you making, Barbara? Just to remind us and refresh us with your uh, size that you're working on. And oh, Linda says my first live, first live. We're just glad you're here. Oh, okay, yes, first time here. Hello, we're so glad you could make it. Once the live ends, the replay will be up right away, so you can just scroll back, scrub back, or just refresh the video. It'll start over from the beginning for you. Um, let's see. We're so glad you're here too. Where are you joining us from? Do share. Linda. And Julie says, I'm working, right? Working my twinge Dilly Flower quilt. Oh, that's going to be so gorgeous. Can't wait to see. Oh. Oh, so Barbara's making the 1-inch Lucy pasta. Oh, exciting. Have you shared photos inside the EPP Society Facebook group? You must share so we can all see and cheer you on. Let's see. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, friends, I don't see any other questions. See, I saw one new comment. See, everyone's saying welcome to Linda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Let's see. Was it easy to find us through the link or through the link? Did you come from the Facebook link or the email link? It's always good to know if the Facebook links are clicking through. Let's see. So Barbara says she's gonna share photos. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And Cindy Adams asks, are the templates to trace paper or for fabric? Which templates are you referring to, Cindy? Let me know. It's very hot and humid, Southwest Florida. Oh, so we got a few Floridians here today. Is it usually? It's usually a little bit on the humid side always, right? In Florida, ish. Yes, I think yeah. So I think that's what I heard. Some friends that were planning on moving or they moved around, and they like the dry heat better than the humidity. I think that was like the first hard thing in uh to deal with when moving to Florida because it was so humid. Let's see. Oh, Cindy goes to Dilly. Let me see. Scroll up. Let's see here. Are the templates to trace paper or for fabric? The templates are to trace the not paper but pellon. So it's the size for the inside of the bowl interior and the exterior of the bowl. They've been sized to work with the pellon, Peltex. So all the materials that you need, they're listed in the pattern and how you can get it and how much you would need of the pellet, depending on which size Dilly Flower Bowl you want to make. So you could try experiment with paper templates too, but they might be slightly little gappy, but it could still work if you're using cardstock, and you might just have to wiggle it a little bit, but it's made to get a snug fit for the Pelon Peltex. That's what it's sized for. Let's see. Ah, we have more people joining. Hello, Cheryl. What was I saying? Cheryl, right? Oh, it sounds so weird. Hello from Tennessee. First time here. So glad you're here. How's the weather in Tennessee? I don't think we had anyone else from Tennessee joining us. So yay! So excited. Let's see. Uh, is everyone familiar with Pelon Peltex? I'll show you what it looks like. Pelon Peltex is a sew-in stabilizer. See how it's got a little thickness to it? You can hold it up to the camera. But it's rather stiff, but it's still bendable like this, and it's washable. And then if it's crinkly like that, you just put it between two sheets of fabric and just press it, and then you get all the wrinkles out. Super easy. And so you would just trace those templates onto Pelon Peltex. That's what it's called. And then you get your templates. So that's why you get the little body on the bowls so they stand up and they don't just collapse. But it's still bendable like this. Like that. And unlike cardstock, which would be all creased and funky, bloop, it just pops out. And you would not be able to tell that I just crinkled it up, right? But if you do decide that you want to crinkle it up just to see if it's doable, and then you see wrinkles, just give it a little press or a little steam with your iron, and then all the wrinkles will come out. Let's see. Oh, it's beautiful there today. Oh, I love it. I hope I get to visit Tennessee one of these days. And Carol's joining us. First time here from Alberta, Canada. Oh, another Canadian. Hello. We got a few folks watching from Canada today. Yay! Yes, sew-in Pelon Peltex. Let's see. What is it called? I have it here. Hold on. I was like, I'm gonna be so prepared. And then like all those sprays and pills are like meow. Let's see. It is Pelon Peltex Stabilizer. Pelon Peltex 70 Ultra Firm Stabilizer. I put it in my Etsy shop too, so you'll see it there. Let's see. I listed all the information here. Yes. So Pelon Peltex. I can put that. Pelon. Oh, hello. This is so much easier. You can go look at it, and then if you have Joann's or a craft shop next to close to you, you can definitely go and pick up yardage from there. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Let's see here. And I kind of want to experiment with the one-sided fusible Pelon too, which is a variation of the Peltex 70. I'm wondering how that would work. I'm thinking it actually would work quite nice too. And they got dual fusible where you can fuse on both sides. But I'm just wondering, if you fuse it and if you wash it and it turns wrinkly, would it stay wrinkly? I think that would need some experimenting. That would be fun to experiment with. Let's see here. So I hope you're all excited about the bundle coming out tomorrow. I sure am. Let's see. And I've been trying to stay in touch with all you folks that are on the waitlist for the pattern playground too. So I'll send up an update because I've actually got like the base of the what would you say, the foundation set up. It's exciting. Oh my god. So I'll send that out to those folks that are on the waitlist. If you're curious about what I'm talking about, you can go and sign up on the waitlist here. Let's see. I should have Uh, so if you've ever wanted to learn pattern design for quilting, repeats, this is something I'm working on bringing to the world. I would love to have you as a founding member when I um, launch it. There are quite a few people on the wait list, but it might not be something that's interest to you, but that's fine too. But you can get on the wait list here. Ta-da! Oh, Sasa says, usually the wrinkles iron out even on the fusible interfacing. Oh my god, that is so good to know. Yeah, I've never tried it on uh tried to iron out wrinkles on fusible interfacing, so that's really exciting. Because I think I got some. I don't know why I bought it, but I have some in my stash. So that makes me really excited. That would be fun to play with. Uh Oh, good question. Portia goes, if you weren't planning on washing it, could you use felt sheets or would that be like an EPP crime? No, it would not be an EPP crime as long as the felt sheets, you know how there's two kind of felt sheets? Does if that makes sense? I've seen felt sheets that look more stiff like this, and then I've seen felt sheets that are like they're just like batting, like super soft. It goes, "Fing," it just bends. As long as it has the stiffness, like the Peltex, where it can actually stand on its own like this, and it doesn't collapse. Then even if it's felt, considering the thickness, you should be fine. Yeah, just as long as it's not the floppy felt. It has to be the stiff felt. That's like craft felt, isn't it? The one that's I think they treat it with sizing or something, so it's stiffer and it's easier for kids to cut too. Is that the kind of felt you're referring to? Yeah, as long as it's not flimsy, it's a flimsy kind of felt and it's more stiff like sheets. See how this just stands up when I hold it? It doesn't just collapse over like fabric or batting, then you're fine. Yeah, I would definitely experiment with it and come back and let us know as an alternative. That would be good to know. Yeah, especially if it's hard to find this Peltex, depending on which country or your location. Yeah, felt is a really good alternative that you could play with. Uh, you see, Salsa was thinking that too, so I'm glad you brought it up, Portia, because some people are like a little more hesitant to ask if it's okay because they think there's a quilt police here, but no, we kick the quilt police to the curb. All right. So you're more than welcome to ask, and I'm so glad you did because that just shows that Sasa was thinking about it too, and I'm sure folks watching the replay, hello, if you're watching the replay, felt could definitely be yeah, doable as long as it's the stiffer kind. Or if it even if it's soft, maybe if you like starch the bejesus out of it, it's stiffer. But that would take too much work, I think. So yeah, the stiffer felt would work because it's probably similar in thickness. Now that I'm looking at it, and experiment. Now I don't know about washing the felt and if it would shrink or what would happen. So experiment at your own risk, okay? But it's always good that someone wants to try it, and if you try it and come back with your tips and tricks, that helps the rest of the group too, because then we'll know like, oh, Portia did it with felt, and if she doesn't wash it, it's fine, and then she washed one and it like shrunk or it was totally fine, then hey, we're always learning from it, right? So I love it. uh so Lisa Pay or Pay Forward shows how to interface felt on her YouTube channel to give it some body. Oh, to add interfacing? Yeah, I would just stick to the stiffer felt so you don't get any separation. And there's just more work, I think, to add interfacing to felt. That would have to be some stiff. I almost said a bad word. Some stiff beep interfacing to make the flimsy felt stiffer. Did it look similar to the stiffness of Peltex like this, Sasa? Or does it still have more soft bend to it? I'm trying to think what kind of interfacing do I have that would make softer felt super super stiff. Uh, oh, oh, maybe even uh Yeah, no, I don't have any. Personally, I don't have any interfacing that would be stiff enough to fuse to like really really soft piece of felt to make it stiff like this. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be curious to know how stiff her felt the how stiff the felt gets once you interface it. Yeah, that would be interesting to see. Oh, she uses 3D things. She makes 3D things and uses a lot of felt. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder why she's not just using the stiffer felt then to begin with. Or is the color of the felt? Is that why? Wait, when she interfaces it, you wouldn't see the color. Unless you only interface one side, I suppose. Hmm. So I guess you would get more. So I've seen felted projects. I guess you would get more color variations out of it that way, right? Yeah, I can see. I can see that. I can see that. Or maybe I just need to go to the craft stores to see what kind of felt they have nowadays. Oh, so salsa goes, it doesn't need to be very stiff interfacing to get it to hold the shape. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. So if you have a hard time getting a hold of Peltex 70, try felt or try interfacing felt if you have a lot of soft felt and you want to interface make it a little have a little more stiffness or body, right? Sturdiness. Yeah, because we want it to the bowl to stand up on its own like this, right? Whoop. All right. So if you experiment with interfaced felt, we all want to know too. Let's see here. And I'm going to go back one more time to Facebook. Make sure no one's asked a question there. Let's see here. Okay. And I think we're good. Dun, ta-da. Whew. Not too many technical issues today. It's a good day. I'm going to go take some more medication from my weird ear hearing loss issue. And hopefully it'll be gone by next Tuesday. So I don't have to like squish my eyes trying to ignore the voice in my head. I'm hearing my own voice in my head. That makes it like surround sound, background, weird noise. Yeah. So I'm glad we all made it through. And I'll send out an email reminder so that you can make sure that you click on the link I send you to purchase the bundle so that you get the bonus video workshop with the step by step instructions to make the Dilly Flower Bowl. And I'm super excited for the launch tomorrow with the EPP Makers Bundle. And I can't wait to see everyone's Dilly Flower Bowls and all the other patterns in the bundle too, of course. So you're more than welcome to share other projects too inside the Facebook group. Don't ever let that hold you back. Because the group is hosted by me. I always want to see other projects that you're making too. And I think that's it for today. Did I forget anything? Dun, 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 dun. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I think we're good. All right. So I will see you all next Tuesday, same time, same place. And I'm going to try to stream live into the Facebook group too, the EPP Society Facebook group. See if I can get it connected again. It's always trial and error, but I'm always glad to see you all here on YouTube because, I can rely on this platform. And I think it's fun that I can see all your comments in one spot too, and then you can all have conversations amongst yourselves as well. And if you're watching the replay, come join us inside the EPP Society Facebook group. Just look up the English Paper Piecing Society, and I will see you all next week. Have a good day and a good week.